Hello everyone, welcome back to another Watch with Nordic live commentary stream here today. We have the second one of two tonight here in the Watch with Nordic streams. We have the Vegas Golden Knights taking on the Florida Panthers here in tonight's commentary matchups. First off, thank you all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe down below if you're new to the channel, but regardless, it is yet again another matchup for the Florida Panthers, who we have seen plenty of times, not only this season, but in commentary streams as a whole. We have streamed the Florida Panthers 16 times heading into tonight. They are 12-2-2. It is rare that the Panthers lose when we live stream them. As for Vegas, we have streamed them 10 times. They are 5-3-2. when we live stream them in games. So there you go. The Panthers are coming off of a loss on Saturday to the San Jose Sharks. The Golden Knights are coming off of an overtime loss against the Anaheim Ducks. Starting goaltenders tonight are Carl Lindbaum facing off against Sergei Bobrovsky. So there's a lot to look forward to here tonight in terms of the two teams that are facing off here. I'm very excited to be doing once again another commentary stream tonight on the channel as we look ahead to Vegas and Florida here in just a moment. Carl Lindbaum still looking for his first National Hockey League win, and Bobrovsky looking to improve his save percentage here as the Golden Knights take on the Panthers live from Las Vegas. We get ready for the national anthem here, which we will play, I'm assuming. It looks like they're going to. And here we go. The great Carnell Jackson doing his national anthem performance here tonight as we look ahead to a rematch of the 2023 Stanley Cup final here. I remember that year very well between the Florida Panthers and the Vegas Golden Knights. Starting goaltenders tonight for both sides. Sergei Bobrovsky is in net for Florida. 7-4-0 this season, .887 save percentage on the other side. Carl Lindbaum, 0-2-1 through 3 career games played, a .873 save percentage, as he is still looking for his first NHL win in his 4th start tonight. As we look ahead to this matchup tonight, Vegas 7-6-2 all-time versus the Florida Panthers in the history of their franchise, as we look ahead here to the start of a matchup from a Stanley Cup final a couple years ago. It's Panthers versus Golden Knights, and we are underway. Face-off is won by Florida. They will dump it into the Vegas zone, playing it around now on the right side down low. It's picked up quickly through the zone. Taking it in then is Smith. A shot on net, saved there by Bobrovsky. The rebound is kicked away there as Bob does make the save, as Vegas starts off with their 4th line on the ice. We live streamed Vegas on Thursday of last week when they took on the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Lightning obviously got the win there in that matchup, 6-3. Vegas looking for another win here this season for them. We've streamed both these teams numerous times, but I looked at this matchup and I said, hey, that's a good idea. A rematch of the 2023 Stanley Cup Final where the Golden Knights took that one against the Florida Panthers in 5 games, winning their first Stanley Cup. Florida would obviously win their first a year later. Vegas with some early offensive zone pressure. Florida will take that puck. Marchand trying to get that one the other way. It's stolen back then quickly by the Golden Knights. Here they come down the right side. Kolasar getting around Gustav Forsling. Lundell is right there. He'll play that one up now on the right side. Cleared out to center. And Vegas will regroup. Through center ice now, Noah Hannafin will move it down the other way. They'll dump it into the Florida zone. On the right side here now, Carter Verhaeghe sends it out in front. Here come the Panthers through the zone. Rodriguez battling alongside Hannafin. It's stolen back then quickly by the Golden Knights. Here they come through center. Eichel will drop that one back into the zone. It goes in on Bobrovsky. He will make the save, as that is Vegas' third shot of the game. Battling for it here in the Florida zone. Eichel will backhand that one down low. It's stolen back then quickly by Jones on the right side here for Florida, who will dump it into the Golden Knights zone. Rodriguez now battling for it. Stolen back then by Marner and the Knights. And Rodriguez will steal that puck back and clear it back into the Golden Knights zone now on the right side. Hannafin battling for it here down low. Panthers trying to clear. They will get it out to the neutral zone as Bennett will battle for that puck. Puck slides out in front now. A shot from Petrie goes wide of Lindbaum and slides back out to the neutral zone. Here's Samoskevich, former University of Michigan player. Slides a pass up then for Hurdle now coming into the zone. A shot and a save there by Bobrovsky on Dorofeev, as Vegas has the real early pressure here so far. 2.5 minutes into the first period tonight. Again, you look at the Golden Knights, and we get some physicality here. Lazone facing off against the likes of Donovan Sebrango, who gets in here for the Panthers tonight, and they're going to give both of them penalties as they both went at it there at that early point. Now Lazone's mouthing it off to Sebrango, and we'll see some. Is it going to be 4-on-4? Or are they just going to blow those plays dead? It was a. They were talking to each other, and then they both dropped the gloves and started fighting. And it's a fighting major there. I didn't even notice the play because they blew it dead right. The Golden Knights weren't showing the camera until right afterwards, and now as a result, both of them get majors for fighting. So a fight early on here into the first period. I didn't even realize it was a fight, but Lazone and Sebrango, who was picked up on waivers by the Panthers from the Ottawa Senators earlier this season. Face-off here won by the Panthers. They'll clear it out to the neutral zone. Vegas gets it back. Hannafin will bank it off the boards. Kolasar tries playing it forward. It's intercepted there. Here's Bennett now behind the Vegas net. Sam Bennett trying to move that puck now down low in the corner. Played back to the right side. Vegas has it. Hannafin through center. As Saad tried getting that puck through, it's intercepted back. And now the Golden Knights regroup. Backhanded here now down low into the Florida zone. Ekblad to Bennett. Bennett a pass to center. It's banked off the boards there and down into the Panthers' end. Whitecloud trying to break it out now for Vegas. Here's Schwint on the right side. Former Vegas Golden Knight. We'll dump that one down low into the Golden Knights zone. Puck at the point. A shot. Greer. Save there by Lindbaum. His first shot of the game. Holtz will dump that one down low to the Panthers zone. Picking that one up then behind the net is Petrie on the right side. Greer. Back then for Mikkola, who will dump that one in down low. Schwint now battling for it on the right side. Florida has been pummeled with injuries. That's why a lot of their roster from their Stanley Cup winning team is not currently playing. That number consists of the likes of Matthew Tkachuk, Alexander Barkov, Dmitry Kulikov, Thomas Nosek, and there's another one that I'm forgetting right now, but they're missing a lot of their current players that were on that team last year. Here's Jones at the point. Shot goes wide of Lindbaum. Now poke checked ahead as Dorofeev tried getting that one through. Here on the right side, Rodriguez, a shot, save, rebound is kicked away. Then another chance, goes back wide behind the net. Rodriguez throws to Reinhardt in front, save, rebounds right there. Jones waits, fires it, and that one goes up in the air and out of play as Florida gets their fair share of chances here against Carl Lindbaum. Carl Lindbaum still looking for his first NHL win. We saw him on Thursday against Tampa Bay as the Lightning got that 6-3 win over the Golden Knights. And Vegas looking to bounce back here. We will be live on Wednesday as well for a 9 p.m. matchup between the Buffalo Sabres and the Utah Mammoth. So we will also be live on Wednesday and Thursday as well. Thursday, I believe we are doing, I think I have Stars in Montreal, and then as well as that too, Jets and Kraken is also what we're looking at here as well. Face off here now in the Vegas zone is won back then by the Golden Knights. Kick back out to center. They'll battle for it here on the right side. Marchand tried clearing it to center. Vegas gets it back. It's intercepted there by the Panthers. Here they move it into the zone. Backhanded wide is Boquist. Now down low then for Marchand. Back up to the point. Ekblad to the right side. Banked off the boards then by Mikkola down low behind the net. And it's taken back then by the Golden Knights, who will regroup with the puck. On the right side, cleared back down low now behind the net. Thrown up to the point. Ekblad shoots it. And that one goes wide. Puck goes around now down low. Vegas gets it back. Here's Barbashev now through center. Ivan Barbashev with some room will deke around the Panthers defense. Gets tied up there and sends it back up to the point. On the right side now deking in. A shot from McNabb is denied by Bobrovsky if that even got on net. Racing for it now the other way is Eichel. Back into his own zone. And Vegas will be forced to regroup. 14:40 left to go here in the first period. Shots are 5-3 in favor of Vegas. But the game is still 0-0 here in the opening period. Dorofeev drops that one back. As Vegas regroups. What's up, Windy City? Haven't watched any of the NHL games. Yeah, the Hockey Hall of Fame. Keith got inducted today. Zdeno Chara was inducted today. Congratulations to all those guys who were inducted in this year's class. Puck is cleared out to center. Hurdle will dump that one into the Florida zone. Now battling forward here is Petrie alongside the likes of Schwint now on the right side. Thrown up to the point. A shot. And that one is blocked and stolen back then by the Panthers. Here's Greer Samoskevich. Greer down the other way. Shoots it on net. That one goes wide. And picked up back then down low. Greer to Schwint. Up to the point. Petrie now on the right side. Mikkola shoots it. And that one slides in front and they can't get the shot on. And Vegas will attempt to poke check that one away. And Florida will regroup that one in the neutral zone. Mikkola will break that one into the Vegas end. Shoots it on net. Saved there by Lindbaum on the right side. And picked back up then down low as Shea Theodore tries moving that one through. They'll battle for it here in the corner. Puck slides back into the Golden Knights end. And Hannafin will regroup here now for Vegas. Hannafin drops it back to the neutral zone. It'll go back in on Bobrovsky and cleared off the boards now on the right side. Back into the neutral zone. Eichel banks it off the boards. It's intercepted then by the Golden Knights. They will hold that puck and regroup now on the right side. Shots are 5-4 here in favor of the Golden Knights with 12:40 left to go in the first period. It's 0-0. Puck slides down now behind the net. Picking it up then on the right side is Korzak, who's gotten a full-time role here with Vegas in the light of the Alex Pietrangelo injury. Forsling now hits Howden and picked up by Ekblad now, who will break it down the other way. Pass to center. Reinhardt with some room. Dekes around, loses the puck. And it's taken back then again by the Golden Knights. Florida's had most of the offensive zone pressure despite Vegas leading in shots. Here's Lundell, a pass to center. And it's blown dead there for offsides on Marchand. Just over 12 minutes to go here in the first period. We're still 0-0 here in the Sin City. As I reload my screen here, it's a little bit blurry. Let's hope that helps. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, I would love if you would subscribe down below. That'd be so greatly appreciated. We are grinding out the content here on the channel. We're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. We are just about 240 subs away, so we're getting pretty close to that milestone goal. Brad Marchand just 4 points away from 1,000 points in his NHL career. It's pretty awesome. Marchand, storied NHL player. We'll see if he can get those 4 points tonight. Otherwise, it might be later on. It could be next game for Florida. This is the final game of their 4-game road trip. They've been on the California stretch. And we're back here in Las Vegas. Looking at points by defenseman last year, Vegas was 7th on that list with 186. They got a lot of points from their blue line last year. And that's a massive advantage. You need guys who can rack up points on your blue line. Just subbed up and got that like. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Showing off Noah Hannafin here, who's back from injury tonight. Face-off coming up here outside of the Vegas zone. And they'll blow that one dead off of a face-off violation. They'll try it again, and the face-off is won back then by the Golden Knights. Back down low now behind the net. Here's Theodore now, cleared back to center. Marchand dekes around, waits, pass in front. Lundell, saved by Lindbaum. The rebound is kicked away back down low to the corner. On the right side here now, Vegas will still battle for it. Puck is cleared up then for Barbashev, who's got some speed. He'll send a pass to Eichel. Eichel brings it into the zone. He's tied up there by Forsling. He'll keep that one in down low, but Florida gets it right back. And they will try and clear. Down low now, Eichel. Shoots it on net on Bobrovsky. That one will go just wide. Kept in the zone, though, by McNabb. Up at the point. Back to Eichel now down low into the corner. And Forsling battles for it alongside the likes of Mitch Marner. It's cleared down the other way then by Florida. Rodriguez is there. He'll battle for it here in the corner. Losterainen clears it around then down low. Jones battles for it here behind the net. Slides in front. Bennett a shot. And that one is denied if that even got on net. A good save there by Lindbaum. Cleared all the way down back into the Florida zone. Shots are now 6-5 in favor of the Panthers, as they have had a lot of the ozone pressure tonight. Puck will slide just wide of Lindbaum and an icing against the Florida Panthers. Paul Maurice in his 4th year as the Panthers coach. They're highlighting him, obviously. Watching the Vegas broadcast. Swap to the Panthers broadcast because the Florida broadcast is very blurry. Here come the Panthers now the other way. Jones through center will backhand that one down into the Vegas end. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do what I can. Like to do it as a career at some point, but it's enjoyable. Bobrovsky now clears it around then to the right side. Battling forward here is Mikkola. There you go. Much better. I can see it a lot better now. Puck is chipped back down behind the net. Handling the puck is Jones. Seth Jones to Samoskevich on the right side. Picked up then by Hurdle. At the point now, Lazona shot. And that one goes wide. Another chance is denied there. Samoskevich will try banking that one off the boards. And Vegas gets it right back. Hurdle tips that one off his stick. Back then for Dorofeev. Over then Lazone will dump that one down low. Jones on the right side will battle for that puck. It's picked up then on the right side as Schwint tries throwing that one down low then. And that one will come out of the neutral zone there. Here come the Golden Knights down the right side. Cole Reinhardt fires it on net. It's kicked away by Bobrovsky's stick. Vegas trying to control that puck on the right side. It slides out in front then, and the Panthers will break it back the other way. Rodriguez will dump it into the Vegas end. Now down low into the corner, battling for it here. It'll go up to the point. Banked off the boards there by Petrie. Reinhardt now behind the net. Slides in front, and Vegas is there to cover that. On the right side as Rodriguez clears that one. Reinhardt tried sending a pass to Verhaeghe. Rodriguez gets it back, a shot saved by Lindbaum. It's cleared away then by the Golden Knights. And back into the Panthers zone. It'll be an icing there against Vegas. Shots are 7-7 here in this first period. It's been a very even game so far, as we probably expected, but who doesn't love themselves an even Steven hockey game here through this first period so far? Rodriguez, 99 career goals, looking for his 100th. It's pretty nice. Face-off here now in the Vegas zone. It's one back then by the Panthers. They'll clear it around then behind the net. To the right side, Marchand battles forward alongside the likes of Hanifin. It's kept in the zone, though, by the Panthers. Shot by Lundell is kicked away. Lundell to the point. Ekblad a shot. And a glove save there by Lindbaum. As the puck is in his crease, and we got some pushing and shoving here now between these two teams. And there's no debate that obviously, you know, when you face off against these teams, when these teams face off the way they have, it's been very imperative to see how, you know, even though these two teams haven't faced off in the Stanley Cup final for almost 3 seasons at this point, you can tell there's still some animosity there between these teams, because obviously there's some bad blood even still. In commercial break. .8:42 left to go here in the first period. We still have no goals across this game so far. That's a pretty cool stat. Since Bill Zito took over, their first in playoff wins, first in playoff series wins, and first in Stanley Cups. That's pretty cool. Zito's 400th game managing this Florida Panthers team, which I got to say is pretty nifty. Face-off coming here now in the Vegas zone. And it's reluctantly won back by the Golden Knights. Kicked around now to the right side. Vegas throws it out to center. Racing for it then down low is Smith. He's got some room now in the Panthers' end. We'll slide it back behind the net then for Howden. Howden battling for it down low. Panthers get it right back. A stick goes flying. As Florida is without a Panther was without a stick. Now Greer poke checks it ahead. It's kept in though by the Knights. Slid back then down low. Eichel on the right side. Or, sorry, Kolasar on the right side. I don't know why I said Eichel. Kept in though by the Knights. They'll clear it around then behind the net. 8 minutes to go here in the first period. It's still 0-0. Through the zone now, Schwint. Back up then for Greer here, who battles for it into the corner. Schwint battling with Cunnin alongside Lazone. Puck's cleared out in front. Marner gets it back then for Vegas. Mitch Marner will handle that puck. In the Vegas zone. McNabb to center. It'll go into the likes of Sergei Bobrovsky, and they'll give that one up then for Reinhart. Pass to center. Ekblad to the right side. Trying to bank that one in then as Rodriguez. It's stolen back then by Eichel. Here's Jack Eichel down the right side. He's got some room with that puck. Takes it behind the net. Will look for options. Throws it up to the point then as McNabb will fire that one high and wide of the net. To the right side then. It's cleared back down low and banked off the boards then for Barbashev back to Eichel. Eichel waits. Looks for options. Will hold that puck. Barbashev gets it back. McNabb a shot. And that one's wide as well. Shots are 8-8 here in favor of nobody. Here's Vegas on the right side. Marner deked in. Shot! And that one goes up in the air and out of play. He had a wide open opportunity there to get that puck past Sergei Bobrovsky, but could not do it. And Marner obviously knows this team very well as he's played against them numerous times in the Stanley Cup playoffs, and we usually face them 3 to 4 times a year when he was with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Nine to 8 are the shots on net in favor of the Golden Knights. It's still a 0-0 hockey game. Still looking for the game's first goal. Mikkola now on the right side, trying to bank that one off the boards. They'll still battle for it here. Puck slides out to center. It's picked up then by the Golden Knights. Hanifin now on the right side. Vegas has it. Hanifin breaks it into the zone. A shot saved there by Bobrovsky. Puck will go back now behind the net. Mikkola battling for it alongside Dorofeev on the right side. And the puck will be cleared back out to center. Stolen back then by Vegas on the right side. Saad clears it down low. Hanifin will slide that one around behind the net. Trying to bank that one down low then is the Knights. At the point now, it's cleared back then by Korzak. As Mikkola battles for it alongside Lundell and Hurdle. Puck finally comes free. Panthers have it. They will clear it out of the zone, and with 6 minutes to go, Vegas will bring it right back in. Hurdle waits, looks for options, will try and drop it back. It'll slide up then for Eichel, who will regroup. Back over then for Lazone, and it's blown dead for an offsides call against the Golden Knights. We'll go to commercial break here with 5:43 left to go, and it is a 0-0 game still through this point in time. And my broadcast is very blurry, so I apologize. I might be kind of like repeating myself over and over again, but I'm trying to like commentate the game, but it's so blurry I can't even see some of the numbers. I don't know what's going on. Obviously, looking at the other scores around the league, New Jersey defeated the Islanders in overtime. We were live for that game. Or the Islanders defeated New Jersey in overtime, sorry. The Rangers defeated the Predators. Matthew Wood had a hat trick in a losing effort, so that's pretty cool. And then the Oilers and the Blue Jackets right now, I believe it is a 2-1 lead for Columbus as of right now. Showing off Jack Eichel. He is far more superior at home than he is on the road. 3 goals, 11 assists, 14 points with the Golden Knights at home. Only 8 points on the road. Now, obviously, maybe when you're playing more games at home, your home stat line's way better than your away. But again, for the Golden Knights, you need guys who can score at home, and Eichel loves to do that. Faceoff will come here outside of the Florida zone. Shots are 10-8 in favor of the Golden Knights, but no goals scored so far. Colasar against Bennett. It's one backed in by the Panthers. They bank it off the boards, then Greer as it slides into the Vegas zone. Around now behind the net, Colasar battling for it. Smith now on the right side will bank it off the boards. It'll slide all the way back into the Florida zone for an icing against Vegas once again. 5.5 minutes to play. Showing off again, Donovan Sabrango was drafted by Detroit, was traded to Ottawa in the Alex DeBrincat trade nearly 3 years ago at this point, and was then claimed off of waivers by the Panthers from the Sens at the beginning of this season. Face-off here now won by the Panthers. A shot by Sam Moskowitz goes back wide and down low into the corner. Now they'll battle for it here on the right side. Puck slides out in front at the point. Petrie will shoot that one wide and back up to the point down the right side. Another chance. They score! A shot from the point. It's Jesper Boquist, and the Panthers are on the board. It's 1-0. A long-range shot there from Jesper Boquist at the point after a chance from Jeff Petrie goes wide. And Jesper Boquist scores his second of the season. It's 1-0 Florida. Again, Boquist was signed, I believe, in the offseason, right? Or was that Adam Boquist who was signed in the offseason? Was Boquist here last year for their cup? I feel like I should know this. It looks like he was, so I'm going to retract my statement. But Jesper Boquist with the goal. It is now 1-0 Florida here with 5 minutes to go in the first period. Hannafin now banks off the boards, then back to Eichel. Eichel will come back and regroup. Shots are 10-10 here in the first period. Battling forward here now down low. Panthers will take it back the other way. Panthers are 6-1 when scoring the first goal. Around now behind the net. They'll battle forward here in the corner. Golden Knights are 4-2-3 when allowing the first goal. So something's going to give here in terms of these two teams. Battling forward here now on the right side. Panthers have it here as they try and bank it off the boards. Back over to the right side. Why is it giving me... Oh my God, why is it doing this? Oh my God, are you kidding me? Give me a second, guys. It's lagging. Saying there's more than one person watching the broadcast. Wonderful. Hopefully there's no goals scored, please. I hate it when it does this. All of a sudden it'll just like convert me to another stream, and then it will also like load up, and then when I exit that and try and go back into the stream, it'll like give me the same stream again. It's really frustrating, actually. Oh my God, dude, are you kidding me? Gotta restart my PS5. Wonderful. Wonderful. Hate when it does this to me. The way ESPN has their streams is so stupid. So in the middle of me commentating, it'll like say that it's going to a different one. Like when there's another hockey game going on, it'll just randomly say, oh, Blue Jackets versus Oilers starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It'll convert me to another stream. And then I'll try and go back to it. And then it'll just say that there's too many people viewing the stream at the same time. And sometimes it requires me to reload up my PS5 or close the application, or sometimes even both. So it's really frustrating. I apologize, guys. I'm getting back into the commentary in just a moment. 2:58 is what I'm reading here on my timer. Oh, wait. Why did I go to that? No. Oh, and ESPN crashed. Cool. Awesome. That's just what I want. All right, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. We are back. Assist on that Boquist goal, by the way, are from Donovan Sabrango and Jeff Petrie, who have the goals there or have the assists there for Florida. Shots are 14-10 in favor of Vegas. But Florida has the 1-0 lead. Face-off now in the Florida zone, won by the Golden Knights. Puck at the point now, deking around on the right side as Theodore tries sending a pass in front. It's stolen back then quickly by the Panthers. Samoskevich will break it into the zone, skates it back around and backhands it behind the net. Bennett to the right side now for Boquist, who already has a goal tonight. Sends it in front then for Samoskevich, gets it back to Jones at the point, shoots it, and that one deflects just wide of Carl Lindbaum. Bennett to the point. Mikkola shoots that one on net. It's blocked in front there by Eichel. Panthers get it back, and they will dump it back into the Golden Knights zone. 2:20 left to go here in this first period. The Panthers have the 1-0 lead. Lundell will dump that one back into the Vegas end. Marchand battling for it now down low. Picked up again then by Saad. Saad trying to feed a pass then to center. Stolen back then by Marchand, who will dump it into the zone. And now Lundell will have some room here battling alongside Noah Hannafin. Puck slides in front and stolen back then quickly by the Golden Knights. Saad now to the right side, battling alongside Forsling. Slide out in front then for Hertl. Hertl looks for options. Stolen back then by the Panthers. Marchand, 2-on-2 the other way. Marchand dekes around. And cleared back out then into the neutral zone. With 1:30 left to go in the first. Jeff Petrie holds the puck here. Banked off the boards then by Sabrango. Back now behind the net. Rodriguez battling forward with the Golden Knights defense. Petrie shoots it on net. That one goes wide. Now back to the right side. Battling for it down low is Sissons. Picked back up then by Lazone, who will shoot that one down the other way back into the Panthers zone. And that'll be an icing against the Golden Knights with 62 seconds left in the first period. Fewest goals per game this season. The Florida Panthers rank 4th worst in that metric. They have struggled here to start off this season. But again, you look at the amount of injuries Florida has, it's hard to be surprised by it. Again, when you are missing the majority of your offensive core that scored a lot of your goals last year, it's difficult to replicate that with guys who, on regular instances, would be in the American Hockey League or just depth players. Last minute of play here now in the first period. Faceoff is won then by the Golden Knights. They try and clear it back to center. And it'll go back down into the Vegas end in the corner. Lazone battling forward with Verhaeghe, as Rodriguez trying to break that one free as well. Still fighting for it here. Puck finally comes free. Verhaeghe will send that one up to the right side. Kolasar gets it back then for the Golden Knights, as Vegas will chip that one down and into the Florida zone, and the Panthers will take their sweet time. Verhaeghe back to Jones on the right side. Mikkola banks that one off the boards. Cleared back then to center. Here's Bennett moving it in. Shoots it, and that one deflects up and back to the right side. Now Samoskevich trying to get that one in front. It's stolen back then quickly by the Golden Knights, who send that one to center. Eichel with 10 seconds left. Jack Eichel waits behind the net, throws it in front, and the puck slides just wide. 3 seconds left, 2-1, and that will do it for the first period tonight. The only goal was scored by Jesper Boquist from Sebrango and Petrie. And the shots during that period were 13-10 in favor of the Golden Knights. But Florida has the 1-0 lead here through 20 minutes of play. That being said, folks, it is intermission time. Go get a snack. Go get a drink. Do what you got to do. We'll be back for the start of the second period here momentarily. Oh. Hungry. All right, let me update the all-time Watch of Nordic scoring sheet. Then I got some clips I need to make from the Islanders-Devils game that I never got to. So Jesper Boquist picks up his third goal in Watch with Nordic commentary stream, so that's pretty cool. His 5th point. Oops, nope, that's not what I meant to do. Actually, 3, 2, and 5. So we got about like 20, 25 minutes here till the start of the second period. As always, if you have any questions, anything you guys want to talk about, be sure to comment them down below and we will discuss. I don't think Sebrango has played. No. So he adds himself to the list of new players. So we've obviously streamed both of these teams so far this year. I feel like Vegas is getting more of the chances offensively. I don't have a lot of confidence in Carl Lindbaum, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't really like the way he's played through the games I've watched. Again, we've done a couple of them. Knights comeback, yes. Z-Money, it's very possible. It's only a 1-goal deficit, so there is a good chance that Vegas can come back here in the second period. But going back to what I was saying, like I'm not very confident in Carl Lindbaum. Again, I understand they have to do that because obviously Aiden Hill's hurt and you can't really have a certain somebody up there till December. But regardless, like they're really struggling here in terms of their options in net. What's up, Josh? Still salty from that Devils loss? We don't talk about the game. Sorry, buddy. Thank you all for tuning into the stream tonight. By the way, if you are here, like the stream down below. That way, it reaches more people. The more you like the stream, the more engagement it gets. The more people see it. Panthers beat them last time 3-0, but Knights do have decent offense. Yeah. So if the Knights can get goals past or pucks past Sergei Bobrovsky, then I have confidence they will be able to get it done. But we'll see. Again, there's still 40 more minutes to play, so I'm not really worried about that just yet, but we'll see. Yeah, I still can't believe the Oilers lost 9-1. That's actually crazy. But it just shows how good Colorado's been, I guess. Ugh. Corey Perry, 40 years old. They're talking about Perry right now on the Vegas broadcast for some reason. You put $6,000 on Vegas? Oh my God! Good luck, bro. That's insane, man. I don't know if I could. I could never do that. I don't even know if I don't even think I have $6,000 to my name. These goddamn Vegas gamblers. I guess so. See if I got some Halloween candy left. Oops, I just spilled a bunch of it on the ground. Let's see, I got some chocolate. Got some Hershey's chocolate bars. I got some mini Reese's peanut butter cups. I need some food here to keep me awake a little bit. Okay. Let's start a discussion, guys. Favorite candy? I am a Kit Kat guy, personally. Unpopular opinion, I'm not really that big of a fan of Reese's Pieces. Not really. I'm not gonna lie to you. Your siblings give you everything they don't like. Yeah. I took a bunch of my girlfriend's candy. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, obviously. I'm kidding! Go look in your drawer! She's watching the stream and she just texted me. Shut up. Of course she comes in here and says that. Nah, but yeah, I've never really been into Hershey's. Or not Hershey's. I like Hershey's. I've never been into Reese's that much. I'm not going to lie to you. I think I used to like it when I was younger. Wonder Bars. Ooh. What's up, Tim? Wonder Bars, I'm a big guy. I'll get a good Wonder Bar every now and then. Who doesn't love themselves a good old Wonder Bar? I like 100 grands too. I'm one of those like old people. I really like 100 grands. You don't know what a Wonder Bar is, Cadence? We got a casual candy fan over here. Gummy bears too. I'm a big gummy bear guy. There's like a joke because there's an inside joke about me and my friends that we do at the Royals, my girlfriend and our friends. That one time I think I had like gummy bears in my pocket or something, and now my friends call me Gummy Bear. So it's kind of a funny reference that we have. Watching the Oilers game on stream. No worries, man. I'm sure it's a good game. I need to make up for my power going out on last Wednesday for Blue Jackets fans. So I need to do that soon. So I would expect a Columbus stream very soon. All right, I should have time for another one. You know what? You know one that I really like, but I can only eat it at a certain time. Milk Duds. Peanut M&Ms. Yeah, peanut M&Ms are good too. I didn't get a lot of M&Ms this Halloween. I'm big into Milk Duds. Milk Duds are pretty good. Whoppers are good too. I'm a big Whopper guy. I'll devour some Whoppers. Shut up. Yeah, you don't like Twix? I love Twix. I forgot about Twix. Twix is overrated? What a freaking statement that is. Holy crap, what a statement. I could not disagree more, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know if I could disagree more on that. I'm not going to lie, Josh. I love Twix. What else? Skittles are good. I'm a big Skittles guy as well. What am I going to do? A Tampa stream? Good question. I haven't really looked at the schedule yet for Tampa. We did one last Thursday. I'm sure I could find one to do soon. Just because, my schedule, I can only do during the week, so I can only do a certain amount of teams. And you're trying to cover all 32. Don't worry, there will be plenty of Tampa streams. All right, we're about to get started here with the second period in just a moment, guys, just so you guys know. No problem, Luke. We'll definitely do more. Again, we're trying to cover all 32 teams, and we will do Tampa again. So don't worry. As I chowed down on a friggin' Hershey Kiss bar. I got Reese's too. Reese's is like, I don't like Reese's, but they're not like terrible. I have the same opinion that Josh has about Twix. I think Reese's are overrated. All right, here we go. We're ready for the start of the second period here. My buddy is watching the stream, and he said he likes you, lives over watching his team. You make it less painful. Not make it less painful for him. Well, I like to hear that. I appreciate you and your friend. Yeah, I mean, it's fun to do these streams. I love commentating generally, and the fact that I'm reaching so many people, it's awesome. All right, let's get ready for the start of the second period here. First period recap, the goals were scored by Jesper Boquist to make it a 1-0 lead here in favor, like one of these. A 1-0 lead here in favor of the Florida Panthers heading into the middle period here. Get the chocolate taste out of my mouth. Vegas should win. Yeah, we'll see. Vegas should probably win this game. I'm not going to lie to you. They were the better team in that first period, so we'll see if they can get it over the edge here and get the win. Carl Lindbaum still looking for his first NHL win as well. All right, here we go. Second period is underway from T-Mobile Arena. Face-off is won here then by the Panthers. They'll dump it into the Vegas end on the right side. Golden Knights trying to play that one through. Cleared out to center then by White Cloud. Riley Smith now on the right side trying to bank it off the boards, and it goes out of play. Oh, yeah, definitely pray for that guy. $6,000 is crazy. Face-off coming here now at center ice once again after that puck went out of play. It's won back then by the Panthers. They will dump it into the Vegas zone now on the right side. White Cloud plays it up back then, and rushing the other way is Howden. Stolen back then by Marchand. Picked up then by the Panthers. Losterainen waits, shoots it on net. Saved by Lindbaum with the pads. And taken back then by the Golden Knights. Puck goes up in the air and off the glass. And out of the Vegas zone. Florida giving Vegas a hard time to get out of their own zone here. Florida banks the puck off the boards. Taken back then by the Golden Knights. Theodore now on the right side. We'll move that one through center. Dump it into the Florida zone. Vegas gets it right back now on the right side. Jones tries to play it up. Vegas gets it back. Reinhart clears it through center. Breaking it in then on the right side is Rodriguez battling for now with Hanifin. Reinhart, a shot save there by Lindbaum on Rodriguez. Marner trying to play that one to center. He is held up there by Verhaeghe. Hanifin. My girlfriend's sister is like in love with Dubai chocolate. Eichel to the right side. Now Marner down low. Regroups with the puck to the point. A shot. And Hanifin fires that one wide of the net. He'll throw that one back then down to the corner. On the right side, Barbashev to Marner. To Eichel, a shot. And that one is denied. Puck in front there for Barbashev, and it goes wide of the net there as well. As we are just over the 2-minute mark here of this first period. Whistle is blown. For, I think, might have been a hand pass or something like that. Had to take 2 out, 4 on the line now. Okay, 4K is less crazier. It still is kind of crazy. Feastables, it's alright. Feastables are okay. I'm not, like, crazy on Feastables, though. I can't lie to you. Face off here now in the Florida zone, won by Vegas. Saad up to the point. Theodore clears that in down low. Here's a hurdle, a shot, and that one goes wide of the net. Back down low now behind the net. He picks it back up. Skates it up to the point. Hurdle moves in, shoots it, and it goes up and out of play. Thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe down below if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Blue Jackets are leading the Oilers 4-3. When do you get concerned about how the Oilers are playing? That's my question. When do you look at the Oilers and be like, yeah, I'm concerned about that? That's my question. Face-off now, won by the Panthers. Cleared back up to the point. Vegas gets it back. Oh, it is pretty good compared to other YouTube foods, I'm not going to lie. Regrouping now in the Vegas zone is Lazone. To the right side as the Golden Knights have it. Hurdle to center. Will dump it into the Panthers zone. Goes just wide. Jones now battling forward here in the corner. Slid out in front. Cleared out to center. Cunnin will get knocked down there by Korzak. Battling forward here at center ice. At the red line as Florida dumps it back into the Vegas zone. Lindbaum will handle that puck here. He clears it around then back over for Hanifin. Hanifin waits. I'm going to sneeze. Sorry about that, guys. Bennett to center now for Boquist. He'll clear it off the boards now, racing for it the other way. And we get a whistle blown here for, I think might have been an offsides against the Panthers. Shots are 14-12 here in favor of the Golden Knights. But Florida with the only goal so far, it's still 1-0. Face-off now again. It's won by the Panthers. They'll dump it into the Vegas zone. Now cleared around then to the right side by Whitecloud. Bennett picks it up. Stolen back then by the Golden Knights. Whistle is blown. And we have a penalty. It's the first penalty of the game. The first power play coming up here. And it looks like it's going to be against the Vegas Golden Knights. And the Florida Panthers will get the first power play of the game. Not blockheads on the block, I think. So, A Panthers power play coming up here off of a slash from Colton Sissons. Or maybe an interference call there on Sissons. And it's actually Cole Reinhardt, sorry. Cole Reinhardt to the box for interference. So Florida power play will come up here. Vegas led to the PK. And it's the first power play of the night. Verhaeghe now versus Sissons. The faceoff is won by the Panthers. Banked off the boards then to the point. Jones waits, shoots it, save there. It's kicked back then by Vegas and cleared down the other way. Bobrovsky will bank it off the boards now on the right side. Marchand to Seth Jones, back to Lundell. Lundell to Verhaeghe, pass in front is intercepted then by the Golden Knights and cleared back into the Florida zone. Bobrovsky will drop it back then for Reinhardt. Back over then for Seth Jones, over for Verhaeghe on the right side. Carter Verhaeghe. 1:20 left to go here on the power play now. Battling for it behind the net. Marchand picks it up, slides it up to the point. Reinhardt looks for options. Marchand to Jones. To Marchand. To Jones. To Lundell. Waits, shoots it, deflected in the air as it goes back down low behind the net. Marchand will kick that one up to the point again. Jones waits, shoots it, and that one is blocked. Golden Knights have been out there for a while. Verhaeghe up to the point. Jones holds it. Lundell, pass over. Marchand shoots it wide and out of play. He had a wide open net there. Lindbaum gave him the full top, and he could not get that one through the little square opening that he had. Or I guess maybe it's a rectangle. And a wide open net there for Marchand that he fumbled upon, which really stinks. Puck slides down here into the Vegas zone. 40 seconds to go on the Florida power play. Ekblad to the right side, a shot. And that one goes wide off of a chance from, I think that was Sabrango. Is he on the power play? Oh, no, Bennett. I'm sorry. Sam Bennett, I should have figured. Puck is cleared out then by the Golden Knights. Ekblad will kick that one off the boards. And Bobrovsky will slide that one back now behind the net. With the puck here through the neutral zone, Rodriguez takes it through center. Will try and drop it back. It's intercepted then by the Golden Knights. Ekblad plays it back as Howden tried getting it through. Delayed penalty against Florida and Vegas. Now they will get their chance on the power play. As Aaron Ekblad's going to go to the box. It'll be 4-on-4 for about 9 seconds, followed by a Golden Knights power play opportunity. Thank you all for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe down below if you're new. We are trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. We are 240 away as of right now. So every sub is appreciated. Face off here now, 4-on-4 for 6 seconds. They will skate the puck around. Florida does get it out, and that will begin the Vegas power play. Shea Theodore now feeds one out to center. Here comes Eichel down the right side. Vegas' power play ranks 9th. Dorofiev, with not a lot of room, banks it back down low into the corner. Eichel to the right side in front. Saved by Bob on Hurdle. Eichel, another pass in front. It goes up in the air. Back then for Forsling. It's kept in, though, by Vegas. Hurdle will slide that one up to the point. Theodore moves to center. Will wait to shoot that puck. Banks it back down low then for Eichel as coming at him very quickly is Mikkola. Back to the point. Theodore to Marner. A shot tipped in front. What a save by Bob on Hurdle. And we get another penalty. Another penalty coming up here against the Panthers. It's going to be a 5-on-3 for the Golden Knights. A huge opportunity to get themselves the game-tying goal, as it was a battle in the corner for that puck. And Mikkola was called for holding back down low, and as a result, we will see the Golden Knights get a 5-on-3 for a minute 11. which is absolutely huge for this Golden Knights team who have struggled to get shots on net here. Shots are 15-12. Face-off won by the Knights. Take your time, move it around, but get shots on as well. Theodore kind of fumbles the puck a little bit, but keeps it. Down low now for Dorofeev. To Theodore, to the right side. Down low, Eichel gets tied up there by Jones. Vegas will keep that puck at hand, though. Eichel waits to Marner at the point. Mitch Marner passes it back down low. Dorofeev to Theodore. 40 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Dorofeev, it goes through his feet, but he keeps that one in. Banks it back around then down low for Eichel. Eichel to Theodore, shot! And that one goes wide. Back into the corner on the right side. It's picked up then by Forsling and cleared down the other way. Shea Theodore gets that one back then for Vegas. 20 seconds to go on the two-man advantage. It'll be followed by a short 5-on-4. 15 seconds to go here now. Here's Eichel taking it through center. 10 seconds on the two-man advantage. The puck will slide out of the zone, and the whistle is blown dead as the puck did go across the blue line. Vegas tried to circle it back around, but it is a offsides against the Golden Knights on this 5-on-3. They have done a very good job at keeping them to the outside, that being the Panthers penalty kill. First penalty will expire in 5 seconds, followed by, I think, 20 seconds of power play time. 5-on-4 face-off. Hurdle versus Rodriguez. It's won by Vegas. It'll be kicked back then for Eichel. 3 seconds left on the two-man advantage. That will come to a close. 49 seconds left on the 5-on-4 power play. Dorofeev to Eichel. Will send that one around. Now Rodriguez battling for it. He will clear that one down the other way. What a play by Evan Rodriguez and the Florida Panthers. And they get a line change. Here's Hannafin now with speed. Brings that one into the zone. Will take that one in front. Save. Rebounds right there. It's a good poke away there by Forsling as Dorofeev was given a goal on a silver platter. But Florida kicked it away. Lindbaum now to the right side to Marner. Kick back around then behind the net. Dorofeev will drop that one back. 10 seconds to go on the power play to center. And cleared down the other way by the Panthers. They will kill off the power play. What a kill by the Florida Panthers. If there's any team that could kill a penalty off like that, it's Florida. Here's Howden now. Tries setting Eichel. It's intercepted there by Greer. Banked off the boards then by the Golden Knights. Here they come the other way. Into the zone now is Smith. Drops it back to the point. Waiting is Whitecloud. Poke checked away by Greer. But he doesn't have enough oomph on that puck. Marchand now trying to break it into the zone. And it's cleared down low then by the Panthers. And a whistle is blown here for an offsides call against Florida. Shots are 17-12 in favor of the Golden Knights. They have gotten the opportunities, but struggling to get a puck past Sergei Bobrovsky. It's still 1-0 Panthers at 11:08 to go in the second. Thank you all for tuning in. If you are new here, be sure to like the stream down below. It helps out reaching new people. If you like the stream in the comment section, it will show up on more YouTube feeds, and more people will join this wonderful commentary. So, fun thing to follow here tonight. We will be live on Wednesday and Thursday this week. We got Mammoth and Sabres. The Oilers tie it? Did the Oilers tie the game? So we will be live on Wednesday and Thursday this week. We'll be live for Mammoth and Sabres. Nah, it still is 4-3. We got Mammoth and Sabres at a 9 p.m. start time on Wednesday. I need to get in a Sabres stream there because we haven't done the Sabres in a hot minute. Stars and Canadians on Thursday, followed by Jets and Kraken on Thursday as well. And then no more streams till the following Monday. I haven't looked at the schedule yet for that week, obviously, because I only plan like pretty much a week ahead. But there is a couple of games that we are going to be doing next week. I can already kind of bet on that. It's Military Appreciation Night in Vegas. So, looking at the schedule next week, looks like we'll do Canes and Bruins, and I guess Mammoth and Ducks, maybe. Or maybe just Kings and Bruins. I don't know. We'll see. Ducks are hot, though. Maybe I want to do the Ducks. But we do have plenty of commentary streams coming up here on the channel, as well as regular daily YouTube uploads. So there's a lot of things to look forward to and a lot of content to be excited about. Anywho, face-off here now, dumped into the Vegas end. They'll battle forward here now down low. Bennett on the right side, picked up then by Reinhart. Here comes Vegas through center, 3-on-3. It's dumped in then by Theodore into the corner. Behind the net is Mikkola, who will battle for that puck. A shot from the point, saved there by Bobrovsky on Caden Korzak. Vegas had no shots on that 5-on-3 against Sergei Bobrovsky. We're almost halfway through the second period here. Still a 1-0 lead for Florida. 10:40 left to go in the second. Face-off now as Boquist face-off against Hurdle. It's won by Vegas. Dorofeev now on the right side. Shoots that one on net. Kick back around then down low. Puck will slide up in the air and kicked ahead then by Florida. As Vegas regroups then with that puck once again. No Saturday streams. I'm unavailable most weekends with the Royals. I cover an ECHL team and they play a lot of their games on the weekends, so I'm unavailable on weekends for the most part. Here come the Panthers the other way. Mikkola shoots that one in on Lindbaum. He will make the glove save with 10:06 to go. Don't worry, we will do more Devils streams, Josh, and hopefully they'll actually win the games. Oh, I should have did Vegas or Edmonton and Columbus. That looks like a phenomenal game. Face off here now in the Vegas zone. It's won back by the Panthers. Forsling kick back down low. Boquist now behind the net. Back for Samoskevich. Mackie Samoskevich to Ekblad at the point. Cleared back then down low. Boquist on the right side. Sends it back then for Bennett. Bennett waits. Sends it in front. That one is denied there and stolen back then quickly by the Golden Knights. Eichel through the neutral zone will bring that one in. Slides a pass in front, and Marner looked like it went off his face. And back now down low behind the net. Eichel now down low. Feeds it up to the point. Korzak tipped in front. Save. Rebounds right there. It slides just through the crease of Ivan Barbashev. They cannot find a way to beat Sergei Bobrovsky tonight. He has been standing on his head. Here comes Florida. 3-on-2 into the zone. Samoskevich shoots that one just wide of the net to the right side. And a stretch pass up to the blue line as it slides back into the Florida zone. Kick back then for Marchand. Marchand with some room. Dekes around a backhand. He scores! What a play! It's Brad Marchand. And the Rat does what the Rat does best. It's 2-0 Panthers. What a goal. What a goal. And it starts off of Marchand skating into the zone. He dekes the puck around Korzak. A backhand goes into the top corner of Carl Lindbaum. What a goal there for Marchand. That is career point number 997. I do want to be a professional commentator. Yeah, I'm already doing work for them as well. So hopefully that's the first step of getting into that business. And what a goal by Brad Marchand. It's 2-0 Panthers here inside of Vegas. Maybe I'm bad luck, because that's 2 games of Vegas homestand I've streamed, and they've lost both of them. Oh, well, they haven't lost this one yet, but they lost the first one, and they're on pace to lose this one. White Cloud here in the Vegas zone. We'll dump that one into the Florida end. As Vegas still looking for a goal to answer to Sergei Bobrovsky. Florida just scored their second from Brad Marchand on a pretty nasty backhand goal. It was assisted by Gustav Forsling, and Donovan Sebrango gets his second point of the night. Marchand trying to clear that puck in front. Puck will slide all the way back down the other way and into the Panthers zone. 8:10 to go here in the second. Mikkola clears it out to center. Into the zone then is Verhaeghe on the right side. Carter Verhaeghe banks that one off the boards then behind the net. They'll battle for it here now down low. Theodore waits, sends a pass to center. Racing for it then is Saad on the right side. Mikkola gets it back. And Dorofeev will battle for that puck as well on the right side. Cleared down low. They'll gruel for it here in the corner on the right side. So assist on that goal from Forsling and Sebrango. That's Marchand's 11th goal of the year. And I still can't get over that. What a goal. He deked backhand around Korczak and backhanded that top corner on Carl Lindbaum. What a goal. Rodriguez feeds a pass over to center. Mikkola will dump that one into the Vegas end. Kolasar now to the right side to Hanifin. Played to center, back all the way into the Florida Panthers zone. It's an icing against the Vegas Golden Knights with 7:09 to go in the second period. Random thought, but imagine Jake Gensel, McKinnon, Smith all on one team. That'd be a super team. I want to get another Sharks stream in because the Sharks have been so much fun recently. I want to get another San Jose stream in, but unfortunately I can't stream every single day, and I'm also not Mr. I can stream every game at once. Marchand, 8-game point streak as a goal per game during that point streak, with 3 assists tallied on as well. Face off here now in the Vegas end. It's one back then by the Golden Knights. Cleared around down to the right side. Trying to bank that one off the boards. Sebrango now down low. He already has 2 points tonight here for the Panthers. Taken back behind the net then by Colton Sissons, who will backhand that one through the neutral zone. Back then for Kolasar, who will battle for that one down low. You thought I was? Well, I'm not, for your information. I wish I was. Hanifin shoots that one, deflected in on Bobrovsky. He will make the save with 6.5 minutes to go. I mean, Vegas can come back. They're getting more shots on net than Florida is, so it's not impossible. Clear down low into the Vegas end. Hanifin will hold that puck then for Vegas. Through the neutral zone. Back then is Smith, who will regroup with that puck. Hanifin. Cleared to center. It slides all the way back into the Panthers zone. Forsling behind the net. Will regroup with that puck to center. Back over then now as Vegas has it on the right side. They're trying to get it into the Florida zone, but Florida's kind of denying everything they have here. Here's Bennett deking it into the zone. Back then for Sam Moskevich. He can't keep that puck. Here they come the other way. Vegas with Howden. Howden loses his feet and kept in, though, by the Knights. On the right side here then, McNabb back down low then for Smith. Over for Reinhardt, who tries clearing that one around. Smith to Alexander Holtz, who we haven't heard that much here tonight. And Florida will get that puck out of the zone. Golden Knights were shut out 3-0 in Florida earlier this year. They're still scoreless against Florida so far this season. Not over until you see zeros clocked. Or you see final on the screen right here. But yes, you were right. Here's Marchand through the zone. Will take that one back around behind the net. And a delayed penalty here against Vegas. A shot on net. Sable Lindbaum rebound is kicked away then. And a whistle is blown. And a power play coming up here against Florida. Brad Marchand scores the second goal for the Panthers from Sebrango and Forsling. And Florida has a 2-0 lead here. And a power play coming up here as well with 5 minutes to go in the second period. Yeah, can't complain with the way the Florida's looked. Brad Marchand doing what Brad Marchand does. That is his 7th goal in a Watch of Nordic commentary stream. That is crazy. Keep in mind, there's not a lot of players who are up there in that total, so that's pretty impressive. Marchand in the top 20 in Watch of Nordic all-time scoring stats. He sits tied with Jack Eichel, Nathan McKinnon, Carter Verhaeghe, Barkov, and Bennett. As it's pretty tight up there at the top. He gets one more point. He's in the top 10. It's crazy how keeping track of the points here in the commentary streams over the last few years. Oilers won an OT. Good for them. They definitely needed a win. That was for sure. So good for them picking that one up. So Brad Marchand with the second goal there. That was a nasty goal. We'll definitely have that into a clip. As Florida leads 2-0. Jack Roslovic wins the game in OT. Nice. He's been a good acquisition for them. Talking to Bruce Cassidy here, just listening to what he's saying. Vegas is getting chances. Like, they're not like, it's not like they're like getting dominated in this game. Again, look at the shots. Like, they're not getting killed in this one. It's just, again, like, I feel like Carl Lindbaum is not exactly ready to be in the NHL. But does Vegas really have a choice right now with their goaltending options? To be fair. Face off here now in the Vegas zone. It's won by the Golden Knights as Florida is on the power play. Kick back out to center then, and here comes Vegas shorthanded. Sissons through the zone. Takes it back down low now behind the net. Battling with that puck to the right side. Marchand through the zone. Wade pass in front then, as nobody's there for Florida. Here's Lundell now in the corner. On the right side, Bennett throws it in front of Marchand. Could not get the pass over. Marchand now behind the net to Lundell. Anton Lundell to the point. Jones to Lundell. Down low. Marchand in front to Reinhart. Can't get the shot on. They'll battle for it here in the corner. And banked up to the point then. Waiting. Jones to Verhaeghe. Marchand in front. Cleared by Vegas. Good opportunity there for the Panthers and good clear by Florida. With 4 minutes to go in the second period. Halfway through the power play. Lundell to center. Will dump that one into the Vegas end. Around now to the right side as Korzak will try and play that one forward. Verhaeghe battling forward as well. Hannafin will bank that one off the boards and cleared down the other way. 40 seconds to go here on the power play. Vegas gets to it first. Kolasar now battling forward in the corner. He gets tied up then by Lustranen. And Howden battles forward with him as well. Still fighting forward here on the right side. It's taken back then by the Panthers. Samoskevich will dump that one in. Lindbaum will throw that one around. Back then for Bennett. Over then for Hannafin. For Korzak with 15 seconds to go. They'll try and clear it out. It's kept in though by Florida. Rodriguez to the right side. Mikkola shot. Save again and cleared by the Knights. That will do it for the power play. Good kill by Vegas. That was a much needed kill as well. If they allowed that goal, I think this game might be over. Here comes Florida through the zone. Greer now to the right side. Will bring that one in back behind the net. Rodriguez shoots that one on. It'll go just wide, and Fedor kicks that one away. Here's Greer. To the point now, it's Mikkola. Back down low then behind the net. Vegas tries picking it up. It goes up then for Dorofeev, who will look for options. Pavel Dorofeev with 2.5 minutes to play. Shots are 20-15 here in favor of the Golden Knights. But the score is in favor of Florida. Forsling banks that one off the boards to center. 2-on-2 now the other way. Boquist drops it back. Taking it then down low is Cunnin. Looks, feeds it up to the point. It's intercepted. Here comes Vegas now the other way. Banked off the boards then by Dorofeev, who falls down to his feet. Cutting now to the right side to Forsling, as Vegas will battle for that puck. 2 minutes to go here in the second period. A shot from the point is hit with a blocker of Bobrovsky. Mikkola banks that one off the boards. Greer now to the right side as Boquist will dump that one in. White Cloud fighting alongside Schwint. Marchand feeds it up to the point on the right side. Florida's got it. Petrie will try and clear it down low. It's banked off the boards then by Vegas. Holtz trying to get that puck as well. Howden to the right side. Hannafin sends it back down low. White Cloud up then for Hannafin. Banked into the zone, and battling for it then is Marchand as well. As time continues to wind down here still. Lundell banks it off the boards. Lostrainen now will be there with Lundell and Marchand. A pass over, deflects off of a Vegas stick. And back into the Panthers zone. That'll be an icing against the Golden Knights with 65 seconds to go in the middle frame. Face off now in the Vegas zone. And it's one back then at the point then by the Panthers. Jones to the right side, sends it down low then for Mikkola. Shoots it on net, glove saved by Lindbaum. We get some pushing and shoving in front as Howden goes at it there with Mikkola. And yeah, things are getting physical here in the Palace. With less than a minute to play in the second period. There might be a penalty or two assessed here after that. Maybe they'll let him go. Maybe. It looks like they might. And they're actually going to go to commercial break. Interesting. Don't you love it when they go to commercial break when there's like no time left in the game? I know, me too. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you are new to the channel and you like the commentary, I would love it if you would subscribe down below. We do these commentary streams every single week of all 32 teams. It's one of my favorite things to do here on the channel. One of the best ideas I've ever had on the channel, honestly. And it's really enjoyable to do these streams every single night for you guys. Yeah, the Discord server is not really active because I'm not really active in it. I don't really have time for it, to be honest with you. I kind of let my mods just kind of run everything in there, and it's kind of fallen off, I'm not going to lie to you. But it is what it is. All right, so it looks like we will get some penalties assessed here. It's going to be 4-on-4 for about 2 minutes, so the 4-on-4 will carry over into the start of the third period as well. So something to follow there as we get into the final period of this game in about a half hour or so. Golden Knights and Panthers are going at it here. Collectively, of course. Eagles win today. Did the Eagles win today? That's my question. Anybody tell me? I knew they were up 10-0 in the fourth quarter, I thought I saw, but again, like in games like that, like it's not shocking if you lose them. Trying to update this real quick. All right, face off coming here in the Las Vegas zone. It hasn't been the dirtiest game in the world. Shots are 20-16. Face-off is won back then by the Panthers. Kicked ahead then by the Golden Knights. The rush for it the other way. Ekblad gets to it before Marner can. Ekblad comes around now to the right side. It's taken back then by Lundell. As Florida will break it out the other way. 40 seconds to go. Lundell through center. It goes in on Lindbaum. He'll cover up the puck with 38.5 seconds left. They won 10-7. Good. Good. Not that I care that much, but good. Face off now again in the Vegas zone. It's won back then by the Panthers. Forsling at the point, moves in. Ekblad over in front. Saved by Lindbaum. Puck slides in the air. And Vegas gets control. 30 seconds to go here in the second period. A last-minute goal will be nice. Eichel across to Hannafin. Hannafin drops it back. 20 seconds to go. Marner breaks it into the zone. Pass over. And that one's blocked. The Golden Knights get it back, though. Eichel to Hannafin in front. And that one's taken away then by the Panthers. 2-1 with 10 seconds left. Here they come the other way into the zone. Reinhardt with Rodriguez. Runner wraparound play. Forsling. A shot saved by Lindbaum. And the clock strikes 0. A second period goal from Brad Marchand puts the Panthers ahead 2-0 as we head into the second intermission here before the final period of Monday night's commentary streams. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. It's really very much so appreciated. And we will head to intermission time. Go get a snack. Go get a drink. Do what you got to do. We'll be back for the start of the third period momentarily. So Sergei Bobrovsky has stopped 20 of 20 shots. And Carl Lindbaum has stopped 17 of 19 shots on goal so far through tonight's matchup as well. I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick. Then I got to edit some clips. We'll chow down on some candy as well. I shall return. All right, I have returned. Vegas and Eichel scoring, man. You think you could still hit it? Artie McDavid 1+. Vegas money line, I don't know. Eichel scoring is possible. What's this intermission conversation going to be about? I don't know, man. Turn off my fan. It was cold in here earlier. Now it's not. Good question. Anybody have a question that you want to propose for this intermission question? As I chow down on my candy. Pull up the stream here on my computer. What made me decide to get into commentating? That's a good question. Back when I was younger, I would always hang on a second. I would always commentate like my NHL 26, like my NHL 19 games or whatever when I was younger. I used to just like commentate them randomly. And I was always into commentating as well. It was always something that I really enjoyed. And now that I'm older and I have a YouTube channel now and I do commentary here, it's become something that I really want to do now. So I've always liked, like Doc Emmerich and things like that, and some of the commentary calls I'd hear. My question is, why can't the Knights score a goal? I don't know, man. Bobrovsky's looking good. All right, let's do the. Oh. All right. Can I buy you Duncan? No. Really? Waiting for 26 to be free? Yeah, commentating is fun. Yeah, I haven't gotten 26 yet. I will soon. I think somebody's going to get it for me. Never seen a football and baseball commentator. Well, I think so. You know how we have a second channel here on YouTube. We have the Nordcast Network where all the podcasts go to. I'm thinking for next year we're gonna do baseball games because I've gotten really into baseball and I don't really want to do it on my hockey channel, so I'm gonna do it on the Nordcast channel probably. We'll see. Yeah, or maybe I'll just make a whole baseball channel. Screw it. Who knows? That might be a bit much though. Yeah, exactly. I'd only do it for streams, but I don't want to stream baseball here because I'm a hockey channel here. I don't really know a lot about baseball to begin with. Like I don't know. Like I could commentate a game and I know the stats and all that, but I don't know like enough about like history or anything like that, or I don't know everything. I kind of just got into it this year. Make a channel for every sport. Yeah, if I had like all the time in the world, I would. Better start studying, yeah. Do Braves. I do every team. I wouldn't just do a certain team. I hate to break it to you, man. I'm a Phillies fan. I won't be mean. I won't be mean. Don't worry. But yeah, I'd probably do all 32 team or 30 teams if I did that. Just because I'm big. I mean, again, I do all 32 on here, and I provide on. But I like to think. I don't know if you guys would agree. For those who have been watching the commentaries for a while, would you guys agree if? Yeah, I'm rocking the Royals shirt. Would you guys agree that I make unbiased commentary? Like maybe unless it's the Flyers, because you guys know I'm a Flyers fan. Um, I tend to be kind of level and just kind of base it. Can this stop? Maybe I am a little biased with the Flyers, but I try to be very level. Like when it's the Flyers, like I'll be biased in a sense where like maybe I'll cheer a little bit louder or be a little bit happier. But like I never really go after a team negatively or say like, oh, a team's dirty on that unless if they like are actually being that. I try to be like again, you guys will tell that whenever like in the game against the Devils and the Islanders, I was using the same energy for both teams when they scored. So it depends on the circumstances though. Because maybe, like they score like a goal to make it like 7-2 or something. Can Knights win? Yes, there's still time for that. All right, I got a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup now. I could do that. That's not a horrible idea. Um, I change them after every video that I make. That's what I typically do. But I could do that. Feeling a 4-3 Vegas win. We'll see, man. We will see. Yeah, I do change them a lot. I try to change them like every day essentially, and between streams and stuff. I try to do it, but sometimes I don't have time to do that. That's the thing. I might not have time to change the streams. All right, I gotta edit this one clip. Insufficient storage. Nice. Let's go delete some stuff. How many jerseys do I have? Close to 60, I think. I think 60 is the amount I have. It's close to that number. Only have two. Bet I can't. Oh, I probably can't. Is one of them? Are they both Devils? Yeah, of course. Figured that. Unsurprisingly, yeah, that's so shocking that they're freaking Devils. One Princeton jersey. That's nice. Ugh. The rat does what the rat does best. All right, I think we're ready to start the third period here in a couple of minutes. We are. You think Vegas will come back? Yes, very possible. 72 Summit Series, nice. Nice. That's got to be an awesome jersey. All right, let's get ready for the start of the third period here in just a moment. All right, here we go. We are ready for the start of the third period in Panthers versus Golden Knights live from Vegas. Second period recap. The goals were scored by Brad Marchand, making it a 2-0 lead here for the Florida Panthers as we await the third period is on the horizon. Uploading the Marchand clip here really quick. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe down below and like the stream. It helps out with the engagement of the stream and getting it across to more people so they can see the wonderful live commentary streams that we do here on the channel. All right, let's get ready to get this one started. Signed by Frank Mahovlich. Nice. Let's get ready to get started with the third period, the final period of tonight, in regulation at the very least. Sergei Bobrovsky shut out Vegas in his previous matchup against the Golden Knights earlier this season. And is looking to continue that streak here into the second game of 2 tonight, as the Panthers have a 2-0 lead on the Vegas Golden Knights. As we get ready for face-off here in just a moment. A rematch of 2023, Vegas versus Florida. Third period is underway. Face-off back is won by the Golden Knights. Lazone now on the right side trying to get that puck around an aggressive Panthers team. Florida gets it back immediately, and now they regroup. Ekblad here now on the right side for Florida. Gives it back. Played up to center. Here come the Panthers into the zone to the right side. A shot. And that one goes wide. You got 400 on the Panthers to win. Here's Eichel now 3-on-3. Jack Eichel moves it into the zone. Down the right side. Looks for options. Will move it up to the point. Holds it up then for Korzak. Still 4-on-4, by the way, from the 4-on-4 call in the previous period. Let's see if Vegas can pop off. And if Luciano can get 1 point. Marchand holds it now at the blue line. Pass back. Jones' shot. And that one is blocked in front. Taken back then by Pavel Dorofeev. Dorofeev trying to deke around at center ice. Cannot get that puck through. And as a result, the Golden Knights will hold off and wait. Less than 2 minutes to go here. Clear down low into the Panthers zone. Bobrovsky will hit that with his stick back to the point. A slap shot and a save by Bob. The rebound's there. They score! It's Tomas Hertl! The Knights are on the board. They've cut the lead in half. It's 2-1. A shutout streak that lasted almost 120 minutes is broken by Tomas Hertl as the Golden Knights are on the board. Should get a box for 4-on-4. I should. You're right. That's a good idea. Tomas Hertl with the goal. He's falling on his stomach. A Bobby Orr looking type of goal there as Hertl finally finds a way to beat Sergei Bobrovsky. It's 2-1. Assist on that goaler by Shea Theodore. Face-off here now won by the Golden Knights. It's a 1-goal game here in the third period. Puck is cleared back down now behind the net. Sabrango battling for it. Kolasar to the right side. Now Lazone trying to pressure for that puck. Florida gets it back. Bennett now on the right side. Banks it off the boards. Kept in though by Vegas. Smith a shot. Saved. The rebound's right there back behind the net. And picked up quickly then down low. Smith will shoot that one wide. White Cloud will fire that one then down low. Back over then for Bennett on the right side. Boquist clears to center. Battling forward here in the neutral zone. Lazone will dump that one into the Florida end. Sabrango. Back down low then to Petrie. Petrie will clear it out to center. Holding that puck then for the Golden Knights. They will backhand that one down low and into the Florida zone. And a penalty's coming up here now. It looks like it's against the Panthers. Is that so? It is a power play coming up here for the Vegas Golden Knights. Seth Jones will head to the box. And it's going to be a Vegas power play here. It's Jeff Petrie. I thought it was Seth Jones. It's Petrie as he lifts up the stick of Alexander Holtz and sends that stick flying. And as a result of that mistake, the Golden Knights will head to the power play. And Petrie, not a big fan of that one. He's mouthing off to the ref about it. And we'll see Vegas get a power play and a chance to tie the game. I know that McDavid goal was nasty. I'm actually kind of upset I didn't commentate that game. Face-off here now in the Vegas zone, won by the Golden Knights. Panthers steal that one. They will clear it the other way. Good morning, JJ. Welcome to the stream, brother. How'd you sleep? Here's Theodore now through center. We'll drop it back. Taking it in then is Marner. Gets tied up there by Lundell. Banked over then for Dorofeev. Dorofeev behind the net now to Hurdle. Hurdle to Eichel at the point. Theodore down low. Eichel, a shot, goes up above Bobrovsky and goes just wide. Back then to the right side of the point. Eichel sends it down low now to Luostarinen. Racing for it then again is Florida. Well, that's good to hear. Picked up again then by the Golden Knights, who will take it through center. Theodore brings it in halfway through the power play. Shea Theodore now on the right side. Cleared around then behind the net. Back over for Marner. Marner's tied up by Luostarinen. It's banked off the boards then by Florida. And now Vegas will have to regroup here in their own end. Hannafin drops it back. Jack Eichel moves it through the zone. Eichel brings it in. Tries deking around then on Mikkola. And it's stolen back then by the Golden Knights. 30 seconds to go here on the power play. Well, these are two teams that are known for playing that style. Here's Reinhart now racing the other way. One-on-one, shorthanded. He'll end up dropping it back to Forsling, who will tie it up here then at center ice. We got a whistle blown, and do we have another penalty coming here? Yes, we do. It's against the Golden Knights. It's Alexander Holtz who will head to the box. So we'll see about 18 seconds of 4-on-4 and then a Florida power play coming up then after that. And there's the high stick there on Anton Lundell. Yeah, got to call that. That's a high stick. It's not intentional. At least I don't think it is. But you have to make that call. I totally understand that. So that power play for Vegas, that was a huge opportunity that they could not connect on. They could be beating themselves up for that later on here tonight. So 18 seconds of 4-on-4 followed by a Panthers power play. Sissons now backhands that one down low behind the net. Vegas racing for it on the right side of the zone. Down low now battling with Marchand. In the corner, picked up then again by Vegas. On the right side, Dorofeev tries kicking that one ahead. Panthers power play begins. Marchand into the zone, tries circling back around, will look for options. At the point, waits, drops it back. Reinhart to Lundell, to Marchand, to Jones, a shot. That one goes wide of the net. Yes, I probably am delayed. And the stream's delayed itself too, so it's probably about like 30 seconds to a minute delayed. Marchand to Jones, it's a shot as they score. Sam Reinhart, a pass in front on the power play. Florida regains their 2-goal lead. It's 3-1. That play happened so fast, I was like, wow, okay. Sam Reinhart from Seth Jones and Brad Marchand makes it a 3-1 lead for the Florida Panthers. For any fans who have the Golden Knights on their last leg of their parlay, I advise you cash out. Sorry to say. And that one deflects just past. Yes, I will stream the Olympics, don't worry. Through the first 5 minutes of this first period, Sam Reinhart gets another goal for him. He has been scoring at a very high pace here for the Florida Panthers. That is his 11th goal. That takes the lead in Watch with Nordic commentary streams for the most goals scored by any player with 11. Puck is banked off the boards then by the Panthers back into the Vegas zone. And an icing against the Panthers. It'll go back into the Golden Knights' end. As Sam Reinhart scores the third goal tonight. Has 9 points in 16 games played with a power play goal tonight. And he regains Florida's 2-goal lead. Assist on that goals, Seth Jones and Brad Marchand. That is .998 for Marchand. So 2 more, and he's at the 1,000 point total. They lost to the Ducks on Saturday, I believe. Face-off won by Vegas. Hannafin to Dorofeev. It's intercepted there by the Panthers. 3-on-2 the other way. It's Samoskevich down the right side. It's intercepted by the Golden Knights. They'll try and play it the other way. Florida gets it right back and dumps it into the zone. Lundell now in the corner with 14 and a half minutes to go. Petrie plays that one through. Vegas will get it back the other way. Dorofeev to Hurdle. Hurdle breaks it into the zone. Waits, pass in front. Dorofeev! Save, rebounds there in front. And Bobrovsky has the puck under his glove. What a stop by Bobrovsky on Pavel Dorofeev. And Vegas' frustrations continue here through this third period. They have not been able to find a way to beat Bobrovsky besides the lone goal earlier in this period. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe down below if you're new. If you like the commentary streams, it would be very much so appreciated. We will be back in live on Wednesday. Puck is cleared out now to center. Reinhart holds it back then down low as the Panthers battle for that puck on the right side. Marner picks it up then for Vegas. Back for Theodore, clears it off the boards. It'll clink over then for Evan Rodriguez on the right side. Dumped into the zone then by Verhaeghe. Theodore battling for it now behind the net. Puck will come free. Goes up in the air then for Eichel. Stolen back then by Barbashev as Vegas is trying to break it into the into the Panthers zone. They're trying to get zone time, but they can't seem to get zone time for an extended period of time. They're really struggling at staying in the Florida zone for a long amount of time. Theodore sends a pass to Riley Smith, who will break that one into the zone. He'll look for options, backhanding it down low then to Kolasar on the right side. Keegan Kolasar holds the puck to the point. Lauzon around now behind the net. Marchand with it now. Poke checked ahead. It'll go back around to the right side, and Lauzon will steal it back then for Forsling. Forsling banks it off the boards. To center now, Marchand trying to deke that one around then down low into the corner. Still with it now behind the net. Forsling shoots it on net. That one goes wide of Lindbaum. With 13 minutes left. Cunnin banks it back into the Vegas end. Riley Smith just let a puck just slide right past him and into the Panther stick. That's interesting. Bobrovsky now behind the Florida net, clears it up to the point. Vegas adds it a shot, and a pad save there by Bob, who has been awesome tonight. Hurdle now behind the net will hold that puck, sends it up to the point. A shot, Hannafin glove save by Bobrovsky, who is looking like playoff Bob tonight. I streamed the Islanders game. Barbashev, 1 assist. Do I think it'll work? Yeah. We'll see. If Vegas can get another one, Barbashev's been good, so we'll see. Oh, my goodness. My back. Love how there's two versions of Bob. Yeah, there is two versions of Bob. There's regular season Bob, which is not that great, and then there's playoff Bob, which is insane. They love to... Playoff Bob loves to come around. Who's my favorite team? I am a Flyers fan, but I'm not a jerk Flyers fan. At least I try not to. I don't know why it's like really delayed. That's weird. I'm going to need to figure that out. He should always be a playoff Bob. Yeah, he should always be playoff Bob. But if he was playoff Bob, he won the Vezina every year. But he's not. And that's fine. Because I would rather he be a better playoff Bob in the playoffs and win the cup. You're a Flyers fan too? Leona Lewis, 3-time Grammy-nominated singer, is there with her daughter at the Golden Knights game. Like Phillies everything. Nice. I'm a big Phillies guy, too. Got a lot of Phillies hats back there. Face-off won by Vegas. Shot goes wide, back down low behind the net. Florida has the puck, trying to clear that one out of the boards. It's dumped out to center, and Jones will clear that one into the Vegas zone. Fighting forward here now on the right side. Jones clears it down low up to the point. As Marchand attempted to handle that puck now down low. Hurdle holds the puck here back over then for Saad. Brandon Saad on the right side will backhand that one down low behind the net. Jones battling forward here in the corner. Lostrainen battling forward as well. Lundell will hold that puck then for Florida. As the Panthers really not doing much. They're kind of just holding the puck in their own zone and regrouping with it here, it seems like. Through center here now, Barbashev comes into the zone. He'll send that one into the corner. Forsling battling alongside Eichel. To the right side, McNabb waits, pass over in front, down low, a shot, they score! Ivan Barbashev, and don't look now, 10:56 left to go, it's 3-2. And the Golden Knights have closed the gap once again. It's Ivan Barbashev from Brandon McNabb, a good pass in front as Barbashev picks that one from up in the air and puts it down on the ground and shoots that one top corner on Sergei Bobrovsky. It's 3-2. So don't look now. Vegas is right there. This is not over yet. Battling forward here now behind the net. Vegas trying to play it free. Kolasar. 11 minutes to go here now in this third period. Vegas needs 1 goal to tie. 2 to win. On the right side now with it is Howden. Florida gets it back. They'll battle for it here in the corner now down low. Shots are 26-20 in favor of the Golden Knights. Whitecloud will move that one the other way then for Vegas. He'll dump that one into the Panthers zone. Jones through center halfway through the third period. Seth Jones clears that one now behind the net. Back down low then Luke Cunnin with it. Cunnin on the right side to the point. Jones a shot. And that puck goes wide. 9:50 left to go here now in the third period. Behind the net, Greer will send that one up to the point. Mikkola backhands that one down low. Assist on that Barbashev goal from McNabb and Marner. Making it a 3-2 hockey game here. On the right side, Vegas picks up that puck. Eichel to center now to Saad. Saad dekes around, drops it back. It's intercepted to the point. A shot. Saved by Bob. Puck goes up in the air. And now the Panthers move it back the other way. They will dump it into the Vegas end and regroup. Shea Theodore has it now for the Golden Knights. Back to center. A shot tipped in the air and out of play. .9:05 left to go in the third period. Ivan Barbashev gives Vegas some more life here in this third period. It's a 1-goal game in the third.
Nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, trouble breathing, or increased ketones.
I'd say Florida wins. Need Eichel a point. Not looking hot. We'll see. Low-key thinks Vegas comes back. Do have commercial break. Yes, commercial break right now. That's why I'm not commentating. You might cash out. Good luck. I don't know, man. Hold it out. Hold it out. That's my advice. Hold it out. Florida needs this win more. Yes. I don't know. I don't really think I would bet on sports either. I get why people do it though. It's fun and it's also a good way to make some extra money. As long as you're not like abusive with it. As long as you're not like placing insane bets every time and like you're not like putting your house as collateral or whatever. Barbashev continues his 4-game point streak, 4 goals, 2 assists. He played phenomenal last Thursday when we did the Vegas stream against the Tampa Bay Lightning. So we'll look for the game-tying goal here between Vegas and Florida. Thank you all for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, I would love if you would subscribe down below. We're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. Put like $1. I ain't go big. Just have fun with it. Exactly. That's what I would do if I would do it. But I don't really know if I would do it, to be honest. Vegas now has it through the neutral zone. It'll slide back into the Florida Panthers end. On the right side, McNabb. Stolen back then quickly by Lostranen. Regrouping with it now behind the net is Theodore. You're 1-7 this week? Oh my gosh. The week just started. Through center now, Eichel. Brings it into the zone. Backhands it now behind the net. Lundell battling alongside Marner. Barbashev. Into the corner as Eichel's knocked on the ground and Lostranen cleared out to center. 8 minutes to go here in the third. They'll call an icing. Thank you, Nicholas. I appreciate it. Against the Florida Panthers. Florida's playing nice. Sergei Bobrovsky tonight has stopped 25 of 27 with a very respectable .926 save percentage. Carl Lindbaum faced a lot lesser shots, a lot more goals, .850. And the Panthers have yet to have a shot here since their third goal. Face-off won now by the Panthers. They will clear it out to center. Battling now along the right side. Hurdle backhands it down low as Florida will clear it back in. Puck around the wall now for Noah Hannafin. Will move that one into the zone on the right side. Korzak backhands it behind the net. Hannafin to center. Here come the Knights the other way. Hurdle backhands that one into the zone. And now Dorofeev fights with Jones. A shot there from the point is blocked by a Panther. And Florida moves it back the other way. Dorofeev to the right side. Back then for Hurdle. Vegas will battle for that puck. It's Noah Hannafin. Over them for Whitecloud, who gains the zone. Zach Whitecloud clears it around. It goes up in the air and out of play. I'm not exactly sure how that just happened, but regardless, it went out of play. Florida only 1 shot in this period, and the only shot they had was the goal from Sam Reinhart. Colton Sissons versus Bennett. Face-off is won by the Panthers. Cleared back down low into the corner. Florida will throw a pass out to center. Need a Verhaeghe shot on net. We'll see if we can get one here, man. Lazone battling it around, racing for it down the other way. It goes off of the legs of Sissons. He's got some room. Colton Sissons moves in, drops it back. Turnover play by Sam Moskowitz. Here they come the other way, battling for it now down low. In the corner is Greer to Bennett. Bennett waits, fires a pass up, and now here comes Vegas the other way. With some room is Kolasar, a shot. Saved by Bob with the pad. They usually pull the goalie between the 4-minute mark and the 2-minute mark. Sometimes earlier, sometimes later, depending on how many goals they're down or whatever happens. Sebrango draws a turnover after his stick just shatters in front of him. Now Eichel battling for it down low. Cleared into the corner. Sebrango battling for it alongside Mitch Marner. Barbashev there as well will battle for it too. Puck slides up to the point. Waiting. Theodore shoots it. It goes up in the air and back down low to the corner. Eichel waits. A shot. Save, rebounds right there. And they can't tuck that one in. Florida will clear it out of the zone. Yes, usually. Usually they will around that time. Some teams don't. Some teams wait. It depends on the coach. The coach is the one that makes the decision. Here comes Florida into the zone. Marchand will be in there all alone. Gets tied up there very fastly by the Golden Knights. Puck slides down into the Florida zone. Forsling battling for it with Hannafin. It's stolen back then by Rodriguez on the right side. Lostrana feeds a pass to center. Vegas takes that one back. Hannafin banks it off the boards then for Hurdle. In front then, puck in the air, and taken back then by Reinhardt, who gives it up for Rodriguez into the zone, and a whistle is blown dead for offsides. A whistle with 5.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Vegas trying to find that game-tying goal. It's 3-2. Remember when the Oilers pulled with 7 minutes left? Wasn't that during the Stanley Cup Finals, though? The Flyers did it once, I remember. Remember Patrick Waugh pulled his goalie in like the second period one time? Oilers won today. They did. They did win today. Last year, Stanley was crazy. It was crazy. The last two have been great. They've been awesome. VGK, let's go. Let's see if the Golden Knights can get this done. Guy I had on my bet, scored the game-winning goal for the Oilers. Nice. Terrible D for Oilers. Spent all their money on them. Yeah, not ideal. All right. Time winding down here in the third period. 5.5 minutes to go. We got a lot of people here in the stream. Thank you all so much for tuning into my commentary tonight. Cleared back down low into the Vegas end. Korzak now behind the net. Battling for it on the right side. There's a glove or something on the ground. What the heck is that? 5:15 to go in the third. What's up, Jeremiah? Puck is stuck on the right side boards as both teams are trying to jab at it here. Puck is still jabbed at. Finally, it gets free. And Vegas will get that one and try and take it the other way. 4:50 left to go here in the third period. How am I doing? I'm doing good, man. How are you? It has been a good night. Shot from the point. Goes just wide of the net. 4:40 left to go. Saad battling alongside Mikkola. Nico Mikkola trying to get that puck out. Boquist to Cunningham. He shoots it into his own team's bench. Friendly fire. Type 1 of your stream sites. Don't cut the game. That is true. Oh, now everybody's going to type 1. Shots on goal this period. Panthers 1. Golden Knights 10. Golden Knights have a 31-7 shooting advantage over the last two periods of play. Here's Theodore now on the right side to the point to McNabb. McNabb shoots it, and that one goes wide. Puck in the air in front of Bobrovsky, and goes back down low behind the net. Eichel to Barbashev. Down low then for Mitch Marner. 4:18 left to go in the third. Eichel to the right side. Puck slides just outside of McNabb and out of the zone. 4 minutes left in the third period. The Panthers have a 3-2 lead on the Golden Knights. Into the zone now, Barbashev. Into the corner. Backhands that one around down low. Marchand battling alongside Eichel. McNabb fighting for that puck. On the right side, back into the corner is Forsling. Bennett will take that one then for Florida. 2-on-2 the other way. Sam Bennett backhands it into the Vegas end. Lindbaum clears that one around then for McNabb. He has not seen a lot of action since that third goal was scored. Actually, any action at all since that third goal was scored. Jones. Down low now with it to the right side. Behind the net. Pass in front. For Hagee a chance. They'll jab at that puck. It comes up to the point. Jones now to the right side down low. Florida's got it. Up at the point. Mikkola. To Samoskevich, a shot. That one tips just wide of the net. Now Jones back down low. Vegas gets it back. They'll play it off the boards. It's Smith trying to race that one through, battling alongside Seth Jones. Plays it back then for Bennett on the right side. Less than 3 minutes to go here in the third period. It's a 3-2 lead for Florida. Hannafin through center will dump it into the Florida zone. Keep an eye out for Carl Lindbaum. He's going to go to the net here soon. Battling around now down low. Sissons alongside Forsling. Puck comes free then for Florida. Rodriguez will turn it up then for Boquist, who gets it on, shoots it through the crease. And not on Lindbaum. Rodriguez now back to the right side. Around to the corner. Ekblad now down low. Reinhardt looks for options. Will feed that one up to the point. Forsling waits. Sends it down low. Battling for it now in the corner. Reinhardt backhands it behind the net. Rodriguez alongside Korzak. Panthers trying to kill some time off the clock. They're doing a good job at that. Here comes Vegas now the other way. Less than 2 minutes to go here in regulation. Vegas is struggling to get the puck even inside of the Panthers zone. Marner a pass over. It's intercepted. Vegas trying to still get it through. Eichel will finally get it dumped in. To the right side now is Hurdle. Back around now into the corner. Dorofeev trying to slide that one in front. Eichel throws it up to the point. Golden Knights pull their goalie. Lindbaum is at the empty net. And a puck slides down towards the empty net and just wide. And Vegas nearly kind of got bailed out. 1:22 left to go here in the third period. Vegas has pulled Carl Lindbaum. And a puck just barely slid. Oh, it was inches away from going into the empty net. And this game would have been over. And they're going to call a timeout here for Vegas. They're going to draw up a play. It'll be a face-off in the Florida zone. Panthers are just 83 seconds away from a win. You didn't cash out like I said. Let's see, bro. Let's see. Islanders take on Vegas at 6:30. Or I guess at 10. 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 Pacific Time. Is that Dominic Ducharme? Is that Dominic Ducharme? Is he on Vegas? I need to look this up real quick. Holy crap, he is. That's Dominic Ducharme. Wow, I forgot he was in the league. All right. 1:23 left to go here in the third period. Vegas is a 1-goal lead. The faceoff is won by Florida. Ekblad gets it back. He will clear it down the other way. It'll go in there on Theodore. He'll bank it off the boards. Florida gets it back. What a play by Mitch Marner. Oh, my Lord. He kept that puck out of the empty net. What a play. Now Vegas has to respond to that. Here's Marner down the right side. Brings it in front. Barbashev. Eichel can't tuck that one through. Last minute of play in regulation. Theodore to the right side at the point. Theodore waits. Holds it. Marner down low then for Eichel. Eichel down low. Poke checked away then. 45 seconds to go. Theodore waits to Marner. Down low. Eichel holds. Will stick handle with that puck. 30 seconds left. Marner over a shot. Tipped in the air as it goes back wide down low. At the point now, Marner banks it back then for Eichel. 25 seconds to go. Eichel intercepted there. It goes back down to the corner. 15 seconds left. Eichel, a pass over then for Theodore. He'll backhand that one down low to the corner. 10 seconds left. Barbashev to the point. Theodore to Marner. Pass down low. Eichel a shot save. 5 seconds left. Puck goes into the corner. Lustrina gets it. And that'll do it. Into the empty net, but I don't think that counts. And final score here tonight, a 3-2 win for the Florida Panthers, who come home with once again another win. 10 grand? Congrats, Juan. Jesus. Congrats, bro. Wow. Congrats on that, man. That's awesome. Good game, guys. Good game. Good night. Good night of hockey. Well, there you go. Thank you all so much for tuning in to tonight's streams. I really do appreciate it. What a night for commentary. We will be back on Wednesday for Mammoth and Sabres at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So a lot to look forward to. 2 road wins and 2 home winners. Yes, nice little even split there. But regardless, that'll do it for me tonight. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next stream.